the men's 400-metre Commonwealth Games final. Cox, Solomon, Adoli, Jones, Mwesa, Hudson Smith, there's Samakonga, and Allen in 9. 1 lap, 1 gold medal, and the gun goes for a clean start. The roar is deafening here in Birmingham. Hudson Smith losing nicely. Mwesa, the Kenyan inside him in lane number 6, also going well. Down the back straight in the sunshine at Alexander Stadium. Hudson Smith, the world bronze medalist. We'll know Mwesa of Kenya on the inside is closing, but he's putting his foot down here, Hudson Smith. Jones running nicely in lane number 5, currently in the bronze medal position. Now he has to hold his form. England, Kenya, Uganda. Matt Hudson Smith tying up. Keep your eye on the African in lane number 8. And out of lane number 8, MUZALA Samakonga, 44.65 seconds, breaking the heart of the English fans, breaking the heart of Matt Hudson Smith on his home track. This guy ran 44.89 and a personal best in his heat, and is confirmed at 44.66 for MUZALA Samakonga of the Zambia. The crowd go wild, his fans go wild. He picks up the gold, Hudson Smith the silver, and Jonathan Jones the bronze.
What a performance from Samakonga. Hudson Smith perhaps went a little too hard, too early. I was watching Samakonga. A switch was flicked halfway round the second bend. Great medal from Jonathan Jones. I've always liked watching this guy. He's a 1:45 800-metre runner, and that strength helped him towards the end. I tell you what, a new star is born. He's unorthodox, he's raw, and he runs like a man possessed. And somehow he found a way back from nowhere. Halfway round the second bend, he was out of it, and he suddenly accelerated. Hudson Smith went out hard. Mwesa faded, although he's still broken 45 seconds for the first time, but he drifted back towards 4th. So watch Hudson Smith. He's just gone past Samakonga here, who's up on the shoulder of Nathan Allen. Mwesa's running well. Jonathan Jones, a very steady run from him. Right, watch. 3rd from the right-hand side. Now comes the acceleration from Samakonga. We're looking at the athlete 2nd from the outside. Watch him now. He's ungainly. He's miles down on Hudson Smith, who starts to feel the pressure from Mwesa. And look at the ground that Samakonga, the Zambian, makes up in the closing stages. It's an utterly extraordinary end to the race. Jonathan Jones using that 800 stamina to get him past Mwesa for the bronze. I think Hudson Smith might have gone a fraction too early, but nobody thought Samakonga could do that. It was as if a switch was flicked in his head with 150 to go. It was a sensational last 150. And this angle shows you, well, almost, he's absolutely burning up the track. Now, from this point onwards, Catherine, have you ever seen anybody finish a 400 quite like that?
You'd have to go back to Marc Raquil, the French athlete in my era, who used to finish like a train like that. But look at that, look at the grimace on his face. Matt Hudson Smith ran 44.81 for silver. That is a great time. And what you can't cater for as an athlete is what other people are going to do. Samakonga, 44.66. Absolutely outstanding. Matt Hudson Smith would have been aware of him. He'd have known he was coming on his shoulder. He was so far back. I don't think Matt Hudson Smith did much wrong. I really don't, Rob. I think he's coming off the back of the World Championships. He ran 44.66 in Eugene to win a bronze medal. He's just a little bit tired, but you can't cater when MUZALA Samakonga does that, which was outstanding and rewarded quite deservedly with that gold medal.
Do you know, I agree with you, Kath, and I will differ, Rob. I think Matt Hudson Smith did everything right. He got to the line first, but for an extraordinarily bizarre barrier-breaking last 100 metres there from Samu Conga. That doesn't happen in 400-metre running. You're not supposed to be able to come into the home straight in 5th or 6th place, quite a few metres down, and finish the last 100 metres like everybody else is standing still. 400-metre running is about, as you know, Kath, is about judgment and pacing. And Matt Hudson-Smith, calm as a cucumber there. I don't think he had any idea that Samu Conga was coming. Nothing he could do about it. I think he got it right. He was just beaten by a brilliant, brilliant man, a better man on the day.
And what a Commonwealth Games he's had. Let's not forget, it was only a few days ago this 19-year-old, as we mentioned at the beginning of that final, was wheeled off the track running 44.89. And he came back and did a little bit in the 4x4 relay. Absolutely superb. The African champion this year is now the Commonwealth champion. Superb running. So confirmation of that men's 400 metres. Samu Conga, Zambia, their first athletics medal, a personal best of 44.66. Matt Hudson-Smith for England picks up the silver. And Jonathan Jones picks up the bronze. 4 athletes inside 45 seconds.